there is going to be a Harry Potter TV show. In case you thought we were rid of it, no, there is still more to come. However, this has led to some people being rather upset. Discussing Film, looks like the real one, on Twitter, says, known transphobe J.K. Rowling is now reported to be an active executive producer on the Harry Potter series, where she will be involved in the show's decision-making. Then they spit aggressively across the floor. Now, the notion that the creator of the show would be involved in the movie based on the show when she still, as far as I know, has rights to the intellectual property, it's not that surprising, actually. Will the trans wizards sectum sempra themselves? I'll be very pleasantly surprised if it has no ideology in it. Or at least, let's at least go this far. The ideology that J.K. Rowling is against, because she's like a TERF, right? She's against the transgenderism, she's against that, all that kind of stuff. If it has none of that in it, that's a step up. That's a good thing. I'd be happy. It might still have some cringe leftism. It might still have loads of, like, black and brown students, which isn't a problem on its own, just about what it indicates. And women in a school? What is this? Some dystopian hellscape? Women shouldn't go to school, they should make clipping channels. But yeah, I like how they still kept the same logo, though, basically. They just made it shinier. All they did is took the same logo that was made in 2001 or something and just polished it. Is this actually the same logo that was used on the books? Come to think of it, I'm not sure it was. It might have been for the movies. This one was used. All they've done is shined it up. It's not a bad logo. It's very recognizable, too.
Discussing Film not only turned off their comments on the original post for this, they also just linked a bunch of trans charities. So tell us how you really feel, I guess, supposedly a neutral source of film news.
Yeah. Zenman says, TERF don't hate trans, they hate men, and they know that trans women are men. That might actually be true, Zenman, yes. That is certainly going to be true of a lot of them. Maybe not all of them, but I do appreciate very much having you here to voice that perspective when it's relevant, because it is often a lot more relevant than people give it credit for. Not sure about J.K. Rowling, but I do expect that TERFs are more so concerned with men getting the privileges that they have, even if they wouldn't think of it that way, than they are concerned with the problem of transgenderism itself. That's probably true for most of them.
Yeah. I don't think Rowling specifically is immensely concerned with the problem of transgenderism. I know that she sent flowers to Rose of Dawn when she talked about her on, what's it called? Good Morning Britain? The show Piers Morgan used to run. Yeah, so I think she is very much of just the old school, she's the type of person who would call the trans movement a men's rights movement or something. She's very much up there with Graham Linehan of just not knowing what's going on, but not liking what's going on.
Well, it's literally better than nothing. Or is it? Or if it even is it? I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, let's continue. Speaking of Harry Potter, right-wingers making themselves enjoy Harry Potter and Kanye music.
I don't know what you got against Harry Potter, man. It's not that terrible. It's nostalgic. It's wintry. It's school. It's very British. You should like it because it's British.
I don't hate it. The movies, like the whimsy angle, I don't dislike it. It's all right. It's a small plus when it's done well, and it's done pretty well in the Harry Potter movies. The early movies seem to have like a plot. They had mystery. That it wasn't too formulaic. It wasn't all about teen drama. It was mostly about the cool magic shit. The early movies were quite good. As they progressed, and I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen most of them at some point. As they progressed, they just became fucking Twilight. They just became like teen angst, formulaic, like worn out tropes like tournament stuff. And like sports things, and the characters got too old, and a lot of the whimsy was gone, a lot of the mystery was gone. It became political, and then you got this like cringe conflict with Voldemort that was really unsatisfying. How on the money am I with my recollection of this?
I am making you watch all the Harry Potter movies back to back in order. I am making you watch Fantastic Beasts. I am dragging you to Harry Potter World. I am dragging you to the Harry Potter World shop in King's Cross. Yeah.
I'm going to have the same opinion afterwards, aren't I?
Have you actually watched any Harry Potter, like, at all?
Feminists do not get an opinion in
Oh
my
my
chat.
god. Not JF. Not JF.
So, why should I like Harry Potter?
I mean, it's good, isn't it? You know?
No. It's okay. Like,
You know?
as I said, the
Well,
early
have
movies
you
were
watched
okay.
any of it? Have you
Yes,
watched
I
any of
have.
it?
He hasn't watched
Granted-
it all the way through.
Okay,
No,
what have you
okay,
seen?
hold on.
I need to know what you've seen.
I am pretty sure I've seen every movie. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I did see the Voldemort ending thing. I think I've seen every movie. I may have seen the early ones twice in some cases, but the rest I've only seen once, probably roughly when they came out. And it's long enough ago, I don't remember them very well, but I remember the impression I had watching them.
I loved them growing up, so I
Same.
just can't relate. Like I absolutely adored Harry Potter.
So your
growing up.
argument is personal nostalgia.
No, it's good. Like I've
They're
rewatched
good
them
movies.
many times throughout the years. Like I watched some last year, still enjoyed it. Like it's just a good movies, yeah.
The Harry Potter movies still hold up. The Fantastic Beasts, some of them are good.
I watched
some of them are.
I watched the first one in the well, they were airing in the movies. I did enjoy it. It's different though.
I've seen all the Fantastic Beasts movies in cinemas, and I saw the first two in cinemas with like 60 other people in the same screen as me, and I knew all of them, which I think is the best way to see any movie ever. But yeah, the Fantastic Beasts movies, they have the benefit of being made like years after the original ones, and they have the benefit of better CGI, because even some of the practical effects in the old Harry Potter movies are... The first one with the chess scene is all I'm going to say.
Look,
yeah,
they did their best for the time.
It's good for the time, yeah. I'm going to dig out all my old Ravenclaw jumpers, make you wear them, and then make you watch Harry Potter.
You're a bigger nerd than I am with it, though. Because I never... maybe I'm just poor. I never bought any kind of stuff.
Chat, what Harry Potter house would I be?
Slytherin.
They always put me in Slytherin, actually, as well. No, but I don't actually think he'd be Slytherin.
We have to sort the meme answers in chat away from the ones that are just like irrelevant slurs. And once we've done that, no answers are left.
I'm not saying Hufflepuff, but I don't agree.
I think that's the opposite of the right answer, chat.
Yeah, Hufflepuff's the one I get sorted into nowadays. When I was younger, I was always in Ravenclaw, but I used to get I get sorted into Hufflepuff now. Get him to take the test. Yeah, that's going to be a members-only video when the channel gets monetized.
The test has to be taken, yeah.
None of these...
Every test I've taken has put me in Slytherin, like, even to this day.
It's because you want to kill people, Di.
That could be the issue, to be honest. Like, it could be.
None of these motherfuckers in chat just want to admit that I'd be the heroic Chad archetype in Gryffindor.
Maybe you'd be a Ravenclaw, actually. There's a case for all of these, but Hufflepuff is wrong.
Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw.
You think he's Hufflepuff?
He's like, I don't even know. I don't know what he is.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't see him as a Slytherin, though.
I am unhouseable. But I hope that's not true.
No, he's a my immortal character.
Oh God.
You know that from the Internet Historian video, don't you?
That's not the only reason I know about my immortal.
Well, that is the only reason I know of it.
A bit more ubiquitous than just Internet Historian.
No. Not for me.
I have. Harry Potter's always been big for me. I've got the wand. I went to Harry Potter World when I was like 10, and they were like, we need someone to do the demonstration in like the Ollivander's wand shop, and they would just pick me because I was near the front. So I've got the wand, and it's real magic, and anyone who disagrees can bite me.
As a wizard, I may be able to confirm or not. Mr. Twisted Frenzy, out of those 4 qualities that you're asking about, bravery, ambition, knowledge, and hard work, I would have to say integrity. Next meme.